All right, in this video, I'm going to go over just a few slides of notes over irony. Irony is something that you're going to see in some of the stories that we read, in the short stories that we're reading coming up. What irony is, it's the literary device that shows a contrast between expectations for a situation and what is reality. It can also be a difference between what might be expected to happen and what actually occurs. So in the picture, this picture is ironic because the truck has flames painted on the side, but it is also literally on fire, which is kind of a funny, unexpected situation, but that's an example of irony. There's three different types of irony. The first is verbal irony. This is when somebody says something in sharp contrast to his or her actual meaning. We often think of this as sarcasm. If someone is being sarcastic, it's often a verbal irony example. Okay, so someone is standing in a snowstorm and they say, "Oh, wow, such nice weather we're having." That is verbal irony. It can also be stated as a simile, such as that is as soft as sandpaper. Okay, those two things are in sharp contrast to each other. It's kind of a sarcastic statement. That is called verbal irony. Okay, in this example, in the picture, you have somebody who looks like they've gotten in a wreck of some sort, and he says, "Lucky me." Okay, obviously that is sarcasm, but it is an example of verbal irony. Okay, dramatic irony is when the audience has more information than the characters in the work. So if you know something as the audience that the characters in the story don't know, then that's called dramatic irony. This example, if you know about Superman. So the audience knows that Clark Kent, the actual character who is Superman, we all know that he is Superman, but everyone who is around him in the actual story or in the movie doesn't know. And so it's dramatic irony because we know more than the characters in the story. And the last one is situational irony. Okay, the first example that you saw where the truck with flames on it was on fire, that would be an example of situational irony. This is when a situation where the outcome is very different from what is expected. For example, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. In The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the citizens of the Emerald City assume that Oz is all great and powerful, yet the man behind the curtain is only an old man with no special power. So that's irony. This fire hydrant that's on fire, or if a fire station was on fire. Those are unexpected outcomes. That's a situational example of situational irony.